It's Nicole with Beading with Nicole B. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm gonna give a couple people some more time to come in, and yeah. So the agenda for tonight is live beading, right? But I had some things today that helped me out tremendously. I had someone looking at my channel and giving me critique about my lighting and things like that, which is something that I've been working on, you guys. I'm trying. Let's see if our chat filter is set to where I want it to be. Hey, picture me crafting. How are you? Thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for joining me. So I was just saying tonight's live, I was actually trying to record it a different way, but it didn't, well, it worked out, but I couldn't see myself the way I wanted to see it. So I just decided to go ahead and do it the normal way. I'm gonna take the glasses off because I don't want to see the light in the glasses. So tonight's live is gonna be fun. It's open for conversation and all that good stuff. And if you see me drifting off, it's just because I'm looking at the camera and just looking at certain things to figure out what it is I can do better to better accommodate my lighting and things like that. I want my live setup to be really nice and visible so people can actually see what's going on. So picture me crafting. Can you tell me if you can see the beads that I'm touching? I just want to make sure that it's visible in the camera. That's all. And then I can't help myself adjusting. It's just a habit. I like things to be adjusted properly, so that's a nice aesthetic. But yeah, we're working on that. So I'm going to be looking into, okay, thank you. I'm looking into getting me some new lighting to, so things can be a little bit more professional looking and not so dark. So right now, to me, I can see that. Hey, Sippin, how are you? Thanks for joining me. I understand about multitasking. I really do. You should have just saw me over here about 5 minutes ago. I was multitasking. I was trying to set up the live, try to fix my lighting and things like that. It's just been a go, go, go. I'm doing good. Thank you. I actually, to be transparent, I was gonna cancel my live tonight because, yeah, but I decided to come on anyway. I'm gonna be investing in some new lighting, and I had someone, this person I look up to and I admire. Yes, I am. I'm gonna be working on my table here, and the first string of beads I'm doing is right here. These are mermaid glass. I'll show you. Mermaid glass. So I'm gonna put these together. I think these are really pretty. I was gonna cancel because I a little bit of discouragement, just a little bit. It's not a bad discouragement though. It's all good. And I just, wanted to do some other things. But I said, you know what? I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep it going. So I did the live anyway. I was just saying a little bit ago before you came in, Sipping, that I had someone critique my channel. And when I say that I was excited, I was so excited because I look up to her. She is the bomb, the bomb, the bomb. And yeah. So she, she told me some things. Oh, she told me some things that I need to do with my channel as far as lighting and sound and things like that, critiquing. I actually asked her to critique me, and I really appreciate her. I appreciate her for that. And even from day one, when I first started, first started thinking about doing YouTube, I always thought about lighting and my sound and just different things like that. So I'm at the stage now where I need to upgrade and just, kick it up a notch. I think I've been doing it long enough to know what I need to do. And actually, the suggestions that she made were things that I already have on my list to do, because I was already aware that I need to do better with my lighting and my setup and things like that. And then we also discussed, um, and I did not, this part I didn't know. I didn't notice. She said that you could see a little bit of movement from the camera. So I'm thinking that's coming from me when I'm touching the table. Like right now, I can see that my camera is jiggling a little bit. So I didn't even think about that translating into what it looks like on camera. And like some people can't watch a video, excuse me, or even TV or anything with all that shaking and vibrations and things like that. So to limit or minimize that shaking, I I have my bead board here, and my beads are on my bead board. So I'll pick it up from the board instead of from the table, so I can minimize touching the table. So I have some things that I need to work on work on for the channel going forward. And then too, as far as doing collaborations, I definitely want to be in line with that. I don't want to be half stepping and things like that. You said, yeah, I could see it. What you could see what, sipping? You could see the table or the shaking. And I'm only asking because I want the feedback. I want you guys to tell me, you know, because those are things that I should know, that I need to know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I guess when I'm talking, I'm not really paying attention as much to that. So now it's like tonight. That was that was one reason I was gonna cancel the live, because I'm like, I'm gonna be looking at everything that's wrong instead of focusing on what I should be doing. So I'm not gonna do that. You might see me drift off and look at my lighting source or something like that. But this for me tonight is about getting some bracelets completed and also paying attention to what's going on in my surroundings for the video. So yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I didn't cancel as well. I love doing this, you guys. So I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna cancel. So as you can see, usually, I have my readers on, and these are blue blockers, and they're just reading glasses. But I'm not gonna wear them tonight because of that. You can see the ring light in there. I don't like that. That's, to me, it's distracting. Nobody ever nobody ever said anything, but I'm sure you guys saw it. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the readers off tonight. And so now I have in my cart, I'm gonna be investing in, for Christmas, or Black Friday, I'm gonna be investing in some new lighting. So I don't have to use the ring lights. The ring lights have been great for a start, but now it's time to kick it up a notch, right? That's to me, that's what it's about. It's about increasing knowledge, moving forward. And when you're moving forward and correcting those things that are wrong. So, and when she critiqued me, I was loving every bit of it, you guys. I was eating it up. I was loving it. I take her point of view very seriously because she knows what she's doing. She is a tech girl and she knows her stuff. So, yes. Yeah. Um so like I said, tonight I'm gonna just, be chit-chatting a little bit and just making some bracelets. Yesterday I was trying to decide if I was gonna do a silent live, but I don't think that's gonna work tonight because my wheels are turning too much for me to do a silent. So I'm just gonna sit here and chit chat with you guys and string some bracelets. And then another thing, um, I was trying to figure out if the comments could be moved out the way. Like, I don't really care about seeing the comments over the beading board, but I don't know how you guys are seeing it on your end. If you could move the comments, or I'm not sure how that works, but we're gonna work it out, right? This is Bead'n with Nicole B, and I love to do things in excellence. So yeah, we'll figure that part out. But for tonight, we're just gonna enjoy the live and have some fun and all of that good stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with this bracelet here. And I usually stretch my cord a little bit before I string the beads up, and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with that. And like I said, these are Galaxy Mermaid, rather. Some people call them Galaxy, some people call them Mermaid, but they're mermaid style glass beads. I don't think you can. Oh, okay, you can. Okay, on the on the blue app, is that what we're saying now? Y'all gotta school me on these different verbiages that we can and cannot. And I understand, because this is YouTube's platform and this is not the blue platform. So I get it. I'm pretty sure that's what it's all about. So, but yeah. So we got a little bit into talking about you funny sipping. We were talking a little bit about being on YouTube and just the do's and don'ts and how to start. And I usually always give it from my point of view, because I don't know how everybody else started and how their, process was when they first thought about doing YouTube. I just know about me and how things were for me. So before I started, I was like, I gotta research. I gotta do all this research. And I did. I did a lot of research before I even thought about coming on here doing one video. But like I was saying yesterday, I really believe that before you start and upload your first video, I think you should have at least 3 to 5 videos prepared to either upload or already uploaded and have them scheduled on different days. So that way you have an upload coming in on the days that you need them to upload. I think that's a great idea, because it kind of gives you a head start. But when I started, I did one video and then I had to go make some more content and edit and then upload. So I think the better way to do it is to focus in and do 3 to 5 at one time and then schedule them on the platform so they just upload automatically. And then while they're uploading automatically, you're spending your time, doing other content, preparing your other content or whatever. So today I actually am going to talk a little bit about what I didn't want to talk about yesterday in the other prior live. And there's been a lot of talk from different creators on YouTube. A lot of them are new to the platform, and they're getting what appears to be overnight success. It's not overnight success. Usually when I follow somebody or look at their videos, I'm gonna cut my stretch cord. Usually, first I want to measure. I'm gonna take my trusty tape measure and make sure it's the length that I want it to be. And it's a little bit, it's almost at 7 3/4. So it's a little bit over 7 1/2, which is fine. So I'm gonna cut the cord. It's not overnight success, you guys. So what I do is I might find somebody new. I'll go look at the channel and I'll see how long, or I'll look at what the last video was, or the very first video, I'm sorry. The very first video that they ever made. And this particular person, they've been on YouTube for 4 years. So it would look to a new person as if I'm not gonna do my knots. I'm just gonna string them and put them to the side for now. This is how I close the end so the beads don't fall off the cord, okay? And I'm just gonna lay it on the side here. And I'm going to grab the next one. Hey, Royalty. Hey, girl. We're going to do the green and gold next. Green and gold. Crystal glass. These are so pretty. So, yeah. It looks as if she's been just getting on YouTube and just becoming an overnight success. And it's not true. I love her energy. I love it all. But a lot of people are being misguided and not from, not maybe not from what she's doing, just because people only see this recent success. So we always have to judge it for what it really is. I was excited when I saw her channel. I was like, oh man, this lady, she doing it. I'm gonna start from the gold one. She's making it happen. But she's been on there for 4 years. So we have to be careful when we, give people advice and things like that. We have to kind of give them the bigger picture. And, but all these videos on YouTube have been about her and a couple more people. And it's YouTube have been going crazy, like just going crazy, crazy. And it actually hyped me up. I'm like, I gotta get some fire under my tail and get it going here, huh? But yeah, I don't compare myself to anybody. I'm just excited because it's so many new people coming in on the platform, and that's, it's pretty exciting. We love our meat and potato creators, but we also want to engage and encourage those that are new. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you're not strong-willed and you don't have tough skin, it's very easy to become discouraged. So, okay, I'm gonna take one from here. 3, 4. It's very easy to become discouraged because you see that somebody else what appears to be overnight success and is really not. Yeah, it is a beast for real. You gotta put that work in, man, for real. 4. And then I'm gonna take this one from here. So one of my beads just fell on the floor, but I'm not letting that stop me because I just took one from the end and I'll add it on later. It'll be just right on the end that I added, so I don't have to take the whole thing apart. Ooh, see you guys. Okay. So I'm gonna keep it moving here. So yeah, it's YouTube it takes work. Royalty, I was just telling them that I had my channel critiqued by one of the YouTube giants today. And she was amazing. Amazing. Yes, you have to know. And honestly, you know what? When you're first starting, you can what's the word I'm looking for? You can do do generic style until you figure, like you've been doing. You just been doing videos. Once you kind of get an idea of what is really attracting your attention and what you like doing on YouTube, then it'll come to you though. But I was just telling them, but my point of bringing up the other YouTubers was because people see that overnight what they think is overnight success, and it's not overnight success, and they think that that's what's going to happen for them. And then when they figure out you have to put the time and work in, they are a little disappointed. So it's, we have to educate people. I'm not an expert, I'm not the guru, but I've been on here long enough to know that you have to put work and time in and effort. Okay. So again, I'm putting my clips on the ends so that I can just keep my beads from falling off. So the bead that fell, each section of light, the lime green has 4 beads, but this last section only has 3. So I'm going to add the bead that fell. I'm going to get another one and add it on here. That's all. I don't have to rearrange the whole design just because it fell. It's not right. A lot of YouTubers will actually delete all videos from before their I'm not doing that part because I feel like I put effort into those old videos, and it is something that I can look back on and see, hey, this is how I started, this is how I progressed, and this is where I am right now. So I'm measuring again, and it's 7.5. It's right where I want it to be, 7.5 inches long. And so, yeah, but I was in my head, I was wondering too, like, what is going on YouTube? What is really going on? It was so much excitement and so much fire going on. But now I'm starting to see, it's starting to settle down a little bit. So, but yeah, she critiqued my channel today. When I tell you, man, she got me together, honey. We talked about my lighting. We talked about my sound quality, which I think my sound is okay, but it's because of where I am in the house. It sounds a little bit, I don't know if it's echoey or not, but yeah. But it does have that empty room sound. So I definitely know that part. So again, you guys know this is a new house for me. I'm trying to get everything together and situated and in place and all of that good stuff. This is why I don't put lotion on right before I bead, because your hands become slippery and the beads want to roll all over the floor. And I'm not doing that today. So but yeah, so the other topic that I wanted to talk about was that that whole idea of quitting your job to do YouTube. Where'd that come from? I was always schooled about when you want to start any type of business venture, you keep your job. You keep your job for one, because you want to make sure whatever else you're bringing on board is going to be solid and it's able to sustain you. And then two, you can use your money from your 9 to 5 to fuel your entrepreneur position or whatever it is you're trying to do. You don't want to cut off your money and, not be able to cover your bills and your mortgage and just, daily things. So yeah, I heard a couple people saying, "What you guys see them? Y'all see them videos? Quitting your job to do YouTube." I quit my job. I was watching a young lady today. She quit her job so she could do full-time content creation, and she said she failed. It didn't work out. So yeah, you never quit your job before your other venture starts to pop off. And more than pop off, you want to bring in some coins, some sustainable coins before you start quitting jobs and things like that. So you have to have a plan and a process in place and some money in your savings. So you'll be good. You don't have to be, I don't know, doing no GoFundMe's and borrowing money. You don't want to do that. Now, I will say that I do believe in standing in faith. I believe strongly in faith and believe in the provision of God. Now, I'm not getting spooky. I'm not getting all religious and all of that stuff. But I do believe there is a difference in God telling you to do something versus you deciding on your own to do something. Because I believe that when God gives you a vision When he gives you a vision for something and it's for you to just jump out there and do it, he's going to make provision for you to do it. So with every vision comes provision. And I strongly believe that. I'm definitely strong in faith, and I believe that God will make a way. But God also says to use wisdom, right? And getting wisdom, we're supposed to have an understanding as well. So that's scripture. But yeah. So I'm not, no. I think about people that have, like, even with what I do, I make jewelry. Who- I want to use my money that I make from work to buy my beads, right? This is the one I just completed. So if I no. I'll be smart about it. Look, I've already made too many errors in my life and too many bad decisions to start making them now. Especially when it's so much information out here that, that gives you the correct way to do things. So yeah. So no, don't quit your job unless you got a clear vision and a clear word from the Lord to do so. Yeah. So, and then the people were saying that their first YouTube checks was only like $100. And $100? What? Not sure what that's gonna do. This is the next one. So yeah. I don't know, you guys. I was talking about doing a silent live tonight. No. So, if I could ask you guys, my Bead'n crew, what are some things? I don't know. I know I asked this question before, but I like to ask it periodically. I have to put my blue blockers on for this one. What are some things that you guys would like to see on the channel? Like what I'm doing today, I really love this. I really do. I love doing the beading live type of vibe. The live beading, I should say. So I don't know. I didn't even think that I would like going live as much, but I really enjoy going live. I really do. So I think this might be, I don't know. I'm not gonna say the bread and butter of my channel, but I'm definitely going to utilize it. It's you don't have to do all the editing and things like that. So for those who may be new coming in, I'm Bead'n. My channel is Bead'n with Nicole B. I am Nicole B. And we do all things Bead'n over here. If you are new and you would like to subscribe to my channel to help me grow my community, please do so. Hit the subscribe button just like this. Doop, 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 doop. Like and comment. Leave me a comment when you come in. Say hello. I love to engage with my viewers, so please do so. And then yesterday I was talking about some things to be a little more what's the word? Polished online. Not saying the word so much. So that's another thing that I'm working on currently. All the filler words. Getting rid of the filler words. It's okay sometimes, but I don't want to say it constantly. So if I hear myself getting ready to say it, I'm probably going to take a pause and think about what it is I want to say and say that instead. And if it slips out, okay. No biggie. Nobody is perfect. We're all human. And we have to learn. These beads are so pretty, you guys. I really like this. These are pretty. I'm so glad I didn't cancel live. Man, you guys don't even know I was gonna cancel. I said that earlier, but I'm so glad I didn't cancel my live. So what I was doing before I came on, about it was a quarter to no, it was about 20 minutes or 6:30ish before 6, and I was trying to set my camera up to the back camera and not the front camera, because the back camera gives you all the light. But the problem is I can't see what's going on the camera. Now, I do know the trick that you can use with the mirror. I did the mirror trick, but the way my table is setting, I couldn't get it to set up right. And it just was becoming such a big hassle. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to go live the normal way, So I'll get it together, y'all. And nobody has ever really complained about the videos or anything, which I'm grateful for, but I do appreciate positive feedback. And if it's something that you see that I need to correct, I don't ever have a problem with anybody, especially somebody that know what they're talking about, correcting me, because you're watching it, not me. I have to wait until it's over in order for me to watch it. Sure, right now I can see myself in the camera, but it's different from another when you guys are actually, when you're watching it. So I don't know. All right. So far, I've completed 4 bracelets. I have 2 left. I'm going to do my next green. This one here with the focal bead there. I actually really like that a lot, that focal bead. So yeah, I'm going to do this one, and then it has the gold spacers with it. Okay. Here, let's measure this one. I measured them all before, but I always like to measure right before. Okay, this one is also 7 3/4. So usually all of my bracelets are between 7.5 to 7 3/4, depending on, the design. Sometimes the design makes it a little bit longer, so I have to go with that. And then if it's too big for somebody, I just adjust the design for them. So I take them off my rods. And so, Royalty, the other thing that we talked about when she critiqued me, was the shaking table. I did not realize that my table does all that shaking. Not a lot of shaking, but it's shaking enough for people to notice it. So I didn't know that. So yeah. Now these green aventurine, the holes are always so difficult to see. Let's unwind. I have my spool. I'm working off of my spool. Hi, filmed by Jules. How are you? By Leos, I'm sorry. Thank you for joining. Aw. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Thank you so much. Yeah, I did a live last night, but the live last night was impromptu. That was just a pop-up just to get me going for tonight. So yes, I am going live through YouTube, through the app. So when when you open up your channel at the bottom, I'm pretty sure it's the bottom of your device or whatnot, and it's a plus sign. You hit the plus sign. Actually, it's the same plus line that you use to go do a short. It's the same one. You just scroll over to do a live. That's all. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't. Thank you. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get there, and I'm being patient. I'm not. being now I'm not gonna say I always was like that because at first I was a little impatient, but my first thing is I started doing YouTube because I love to be and I just wanted to share that with other people. So it's not about me chasing money or chasing numbers and all of that good stuff. I just believe that that will come. I'm just enjoying this and I'm enjoying building my community. So yeah, Bead'n Crew is growing and I'm excited about that. So yeah. So I'm just right now I just decided last night we did a live. I was just talking a lot about being on YouTube and when you start some of the things that's important to focus on versus the things that are not so important to focus on. We talked a little bit about that and just different things and how I got started and all that good stuff. So, but yesterday was just a pop-up live. It wasn't scheduled. Like tonight is my scheduled live. I was always originally going to do tonight's live. So far, this is what I have. So yeah, I don't know. It's so much going on YouTube right now. And I was listening to somebody through StreamYard. Yes. Picture me crafting. I want to try those platforms because I want to do collabs with people, with other people that create jewelry and, not just jewelry, but other creators, but definitely those who also do beading. So I have to, look into that one, but I couldn't remember. Yeah, Restream. There's another one called Ecamm that Diana was talking about today. That's what she uses. The young lady who critiqued my channel for me. I asked her and she did it. She was streaming through Ecamm. And I really actually liked it because she had so many windows open on her computer and she could do so many different things. So I'm gonna check out Restream and StreamYard. I know a couple people that use StreamYard. I don't think I know anybody that does Restream, but definitely next level for me and my channel. I want to go to the next channel to the next level. So I'm gonna be investing in some lighting, some new lighting, and a microphone. And I do have a microphone, but she was saying that you have to be careful with the lapel microphones that clip on to your tops because it picks up certain things depending on how you have it set up to your camera or whatnot. So if the cords are on top of each other, if your lavalier cord is on top of your camera cords or whatever, it can cause feedback. It's just a lot of different things that I really didn't even consider. So yeah, I'm gonna look into possibly getting a um a microphone, podcast type, the podcast style microphone. I'm gonna look into that as well. Okay. Oh, so yeah, those are some things that I'm gonna be for the next couple weeks. I'm gonna be looking into. Okay, this one is completed. Okay, this I put this other bead over here instead of over here so that I can close it using two greens and not a green and a gold, the little spacer. So, so then I figured out that when I do my beading, once I've tied the knot and you have the two ends to cut, I tried it a different way recently where the two pieces are, the two ends that are sticking out once you cut, after you glue and cut, the two little strands that are hanging out between the beads, it doesn't look really bad actually. It's kind of a vibe, I think. So I said I'm gonna try for the beads that I wear. I'm going to try that and see how that works out, because I am so I'm, when I say fascinated with hiding the hiding the knot, you guys, I love to finish jewelry so that it looks finished and it doesn't look tacky. So I'm just trying to come up with my own little method. Again, I'm gonna measure. The bead cap is the last little point. Ooh, this one is way long. But I can't really change the design, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it just like it is. It'll just have to be for someone with a larger size wrist, which is fine. It's not a big deal. So if you guys see the camera shaking, can you please give me a shout out and say camera shake? Because I don't know. I know if I'm trying to be very careful about touching the table and making it shake. So really now it's time for me to advance. I do have a new tripod. I have the tripod that stands off the table and it hovers over, and it's, they call it a boom arm. I actually have one here right now where the camera, but it only captures what's on the table. So it's tabletop view, which is fine. That's how I do my videos that I upload. My lives, it'll be, So I am going to do this last bracelet and then we'll go from there. I'm going to do it from this end this time. But yeah, so I'm going to look into these new platforms so that I can start doing a collaboration. But I really definitely need to have my lighting perfected. At least 98. No, I ain't gonna say that. That's too much pressure. At least 95%, 90 to 95% perfected before I do this beading collab that I have to do. I want the videos to be really nice. So, yeah. Have you guys noticed any interruption in the stream at all? Okay. I just wanted to unravel this so I can pick it up without having to straggle. So this is what I have on this one. That's a bead cap. That's silver. Those are bead caps. Bead caps are so pretty. They give your jewelry a finished look. It's it's always been difficult for me to do just bead only. I love to do all the finessing. I love to add the bead caps, the charms, all of that good stuff. So I just really started getting into just beads with no spacers and things like that. Everybody doesn't require that look. Some people just want the beaded look without any extras. And that's fine. I can accommodate that. And then I got my nails done. I got my nails done on Monday. Yep, so you guys, what's going on for Hey, you guys, anybody started shopping for Christmas yet? I showed my Christmas tree fixings on yesterday. I don't have a Christmas tree though. I need a Christmas tree. So, yeah, I need a Christmas tree. I have the jewelry for the tree, but I don't have the tree. That's crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. But I'll get to it out in the next couple weeks. Let me see. Nobody okay. I think that's it for this one. I got this one done. Okay. All right, you guys. This one is done as well. All six. See? So now I guess I will go ahead and close up with the knotting process. I can't close up the green one because I dropped the bead, so I can't do that. Do that one. I'll get that one off camera. I have more. Wait a minute. Never mind. I have one here. Isn't that something? I have one right here. No, no, never mind. It was the other green. The 4. The one with 4. Okay, so we'll leave that one. Okay, so this is the one I was talking about. I did, and actually I did add a couple gold beads, but that's not the same. It's just all beads, strictly beads, with no extra bead caps, no spacers, any of that good stuff. It's just the green beads and the gold hematite. And the green beads are agate. So I think these are so, so, so pretty. All right. So how about I start with this one? I'm going to tie this one up. I always stretch my cord 1 or 2 times. I don't stretch it a lot. Okay. Yeah. This is not one of those videos where I actually show how I do the knotting. I just do it. Usually I do that on, hold on. I gotta do this. I usually do that on my other style videos. So the bead caps are kind of in the way, but okay, there we go. I got it. See? Okay. And then we'll do another knot. And then we'll pull it through. I probably should not have did that. Well, yeah, that's fine. We can do it like that. I'm going to do a surgeon's knot like I normally do. Actually, no, I'm not going to do a surgeon's knot. I'm just going to do a regular knot because I'm trying something new. Okay. Let's try the mermaid beads. The mermaid beads. You guys still there? Anybody still there? It's okay. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Keep on talking. Feel free to jump in into the comments to say something if you feel like it. This time I left my strings so long. Ooh. It caught up with the other bead. Okay, let's take that loose and let's do it over. And sometimes you have these little bloopers. It's okay. It's part of beading. It happens. It's not something that you can prevent sometimes. And don't put lotion on your hands. Don't put lotion on your hands before you bead. There we go. And this one. Okay. And I'll do my second knot. Okay. 2 bracelets. All right, let's do the black and the gold. Do the black and the gold next. All right. So stretch a little bit. I already pre-stretched, so I don't really want to stretch too much more. And I'm going to do it between the gold and the black instead of the black and the black here. That way I can put the knot in between the gold. I made this one for somebody before, and she loved it so much. I said, I better make another one of those. And another knot on top. And here we go. Okay, picture me crafting things. I just wanted to see if anybody was still watching. So I have three so far. I think these are so pretty. I can't do the green one, so I'll leave that one alone. I always want to make sure I have all of my rods in place. Let's see. Now I'm going to do these Galaxy. These have AB finish Auris Beryllus. The AB layer on top of it is what gives it that rainbowy color. These are beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to do that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one of these beads down over the spacer. So I have 2 beads knotted together and not, cut this too short. It's okay. There, 2 beads instead of a bead in a gold spacer, because that's not going to work out right. There we go. So what I'm going to start doing, though, is I'm going to start labeling so I know what sizes. Because once I tie it up, it's a wrap. It's over. Okay. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, my gosh. So pretty. I like this one and this one together. The mermaid and the AB. This one is bigger bracelet than this one is. So. But it's okay. You still could be able to fit it. It's not a big deal. Is there stretchy? Okay. Let's tie this one. And okay. Okay. There's that. Okay, well, we have to restring this one. Sorry. Oh, man. Okay. I have to restring it, you guys. Him. Him. And that happens as well. So it's not, yeah, no. It's not the end of the world. Just get it and string it. Better yet, I'm going to put it on the thing here. And 2, 3, 2, 2. Okay. Let's put that there. We got 2, 1, 3. Gold, gold, green, gold, green, spacer. Better yet, I'm going to put it back on my rod so that it can sit still. And then I can, make sure my pattern is in order. I don't want it to be in the wrong pattern. So this is sort of what I was thinking about, you guys, doing a silent live where I'm not really doing so much talking and I'm just focusing on the beading. But it's okay. I wanted to talk tonight because I was so riled up about my lighting and stuff. I was, before I came on tonight, I was trying to fix the lighting and it just wasn't cooperating basically. So I said, you know what? We're going back the way we normally do and just do it. I'm not stressing out about it, but I will fix it. So I'll be working on that. As I go, working on everything. The gold, the green, and then the gold. And then I'm missing something. Something is missing. Oh, yeah, I see it. It's right there. And then 2, I should have put the second one over there. So this is what happens when you have to, not redesign, because we're not redesigning. We're just putting things back together in the original order that it was already made. So I'm going to oh, I know what I did. Okay. I know exactly what I did. Uh-oh, come out of there. I know exactly what I did. I moved some stuff around so I could have it in a certain way to put it on the cord. So now I gotta backtrack myself. 2, 1, 2, 2. Nope. Take that out. Okay. 2, 1, 2. And this is what I do. This is how I get my designs together, guys. And I look at it and I focus in to see if it's the way I want it to be. Okay. So we have our center, our 2, our 1, our 2, our 1, and my other gold spacers. I'm missing a spacer. Am I missing a spacer? No, I'm not. Okay, there we go. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. There was one left over for a reason. Because it's going to attach to the other side. So we're going to put the gold around the dark green. And then we're going to do this too. Okay. Then we have the 2 golds there. I think I am missing a gold. But where is it? What is it? What is it? Where did I put it at, you guys? I don't see it. Okay. All right, so we're going to take a pause on this one so I can figure out what it is that I did. How many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Something is different. What is it though? It's okay. I have a picture. I'll go back and get the picture out. Okay. So I did drop one bead that I need to get. You guys, I don't want to get out of my chair, so I'm just going to let it be for now, and I'll figure it out and find it. I can always go in my box and get another one, so I'm not going to worry about that part. Okay, so I'm here back now. I have these done. These 4 strung up already. Okay. So I'm going to, off camera, I'll put the glue and all that good stuff. So that's 1. This is 2. This is 3. This one's so pretty. Oh my goodness. And this one is 4. This is the mermaid glass. Okay. So I'll do all that other stuff off the camera. I'm not going to worry about that part. And I actually do want to, because I can't even let it go. I want to get my beads back in order here. Did I have 3 at the end? Is that what I was doing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But everything that was on here is here in front of me. I'm not missing anything. I'm just not seeing where where I went wrong. I don't remember the pattern that I had, so I'm gonna have to go back and look at my pictures in order to see what pattern I had this in. And I really don't want to change the pattern because whatever pattern I had, I really, really liked it. So I'm not sure if I had 3 greens at the end to close it off. Is that what I did? Because it doesn't fit anywhere else. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1. Unless 2, 2. I don't know if I did that or not. 2 and 2. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go back and look at the pictures because I don't want to mess up the design. So I'll go back and look at the picture of it. See how to put it back in the same order. No sweat. No sweat. Okay. I'm gonna move this over here for now. Okay. One of my rods are missing a rubber stopper. And it's this one. So maybe I'll go ahead and pull another bracelet out just to do one more. And actually, yes. I'm gonna do the crystal glass. I'm gonna do this one. This one's so pretty as well. I'm gonna put this one together. So for now, we're gonna move this one over here and this one on the board. Okay. Is there anybody else here that's doing any crafting or anything right now? Are you at your table crafting? You guys are so quiet. I'm not used to the quietness, but it's okay. Sometimes we need the quiet, right? So not dropping, but even with the drop bead, I don't let that disturb me. It's all good. And then my pattern went out of order with this other bracelet. I don't let that disturb me either. And that's why I take pictures of all of my designs so that if something like that happens, then I'll be able to recoup the design. Now, I have done that before, and I went and changed the whole entire design. And actually, what happened was I ended up liking the new design better than I did the original. So it's okay. You know in your gut when you want to redesign something, and that's okay. That's exactly what it is. You want to design to your liking and what you think your customers might like or will like, and what is, if it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Yeah. I want to be able to complete a design and smile afterwards and say, this is good. Right? So, yeah. And let's see. I believe this one was a 7.5. I don't think I left it at a 7. I'm pretty sure it's a 7.5. Let's see. It is 7. It's a little over 7.5. Not quite 7.5. It's almost at 7.75. So it's not quite. It's right in between 7.5 and 7.75. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna cut this one. And I'm going to tie the knot. Look at that. Woo! Okay. Stretch a little bit and tie the knot. You want to make sure you have enough on your ends to actually tie. If you have little bitty ends, it's not gonna work out very well, and it's gonna be too tight. You're gonna end up pulling too tight in order to grab something. So you don't want to do that. Okay. All right. And then, so I'm working on tying smaller knots now so that they can fit through the bead holes. Because I'm telling you, before I was just like out of control with my knots. You don't have to do all that extra. I think it was because I was so uncomfortable in not trusting my ability to tie the knot. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Then you add this one on. This is, I would put this mermaid one in the middle because it's more of a flat or matte look, and the other two are not. They are shiny. But you see how it's catching that light? Oh my goodness, so pretty. Okay. All right. That is it for that, you guys. These are the same size. I'm pretty sure of it. And this one. And these two are basically the same size. These three are the same, and these two are the same. So I still have 2 bracelets that I need to fix so that I can go ahead and string them. But I'm not going to do that on here. I think I am, let's see. You know what? One more. I'm going to string one more. And this one is my electric plate. This one is pretty as well. I'm going to measure this one before I put it on the stretch cord. And this one is 7 3/4. 7 3/4 for this one. Okay. And then I'm gonna call it a night. I didn't really want to be on long tonight because I have Sabbath service in the morning. Well, in the afternoon, but I have to be there in the morning because we have a class going on. So I'm just gonna string this one on the cord, and then I'll be done. So if I'm doing these type of lives where I'm beading, you guys please feel free to ask, especially those that do beaded jewelry, or even any type of beading designs. Feel free to ask me anything. Just because I'm beading doesn't mean I'm not paying attention. I have my eyes on the screen, back and forth. These are so pretty. These electroplate. When they first of all, they're faceted beads, which means they have the little cuts on the edges, so the bead is not smooth. And then on top of the facets, they add this glossy, shiny electroplate on it. And it's given a glass appearance. Oh my goodness. So pretty. So pretty. I love this color combination too. It's black, green, and blue. So very pretty. Okay. So for anybody that's just coming in or anyone that's watching the replay, my name is Nicole B, and my channel is Bead'n with Nicole B. BEAD''N, where we do all things beading, right? We talk about other things as well, but the channel is primarily about making beaded jewelry. So I always want to be lighthearted over here, give encouragement to other people, just in case they have some ideas they want to try. It's always good to try your ideas. Don't be afraid. Just do it. All right? That's my motto. Just do it. If you're supposed to be doing it, you'll have the gift for it. So just do it, my love. So even if I decided I wanted to make this a little bit shorter, if I take a bead off, it'll be still, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to take off No, I'm not. Never mind, because it's going to mess up my design. That's okay. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to cut my cord. And I think it's new cutters. Yeah. All right. Last tie up for the night, you guys. This one is a big bracelet. It's a large, like a larger size. Why didn't I cut the things a little shorter? There we go. And then let's put our second knot. And that's it. I'm going to put the glue and pull the knot through. And we're good to go. This is so pretty. Look at that. So lovely, so lovely, so lovely. I wonder if I hold it back here, is it, you still can see it. I don't even want to get all up on the camera like that, but it's okay. You can see it. Yeah, I love that color combination. Okay. Well, you guys, that's it for me for the night. Got all of the ones that I wanted to do. These I put these designs together. They're not going to go together, but I designed them at the same time on the same day. So, okay. So I have all of my 7 3/4 sizes, and it's 4 of them out of the 6. These 2 are 7 1/2. Okay. So, well, you guys, I have been on here for 1 hour and 17 minutes, and it's time to bid farewell for the night. Is there anyone here that just now joining, or is it still my same crowd? I'm gonna let you guys go for the night, and I'll be back next week. I actually need to start working on some videos. These, I really should have did these on video and uploaded the videos, but I wanted to do them on live, so it's okay. I have plenty more bracelets to do. I'm going to do this one on video soon, next week. This design with the spacers. I'm going to do that one. And I'm going to do this one. It's so pretty. This is another one with the AB finish. Yeah. And then I have another one with the green and the... I actually have 2 of these. These here. I'm going to do these on video probably as well. The green with the gold. So we'll put that there. So I'm going to call it a night, you guys. I appreciate you joining me with Bead'n with Nicole B. Friday Night Live. I enjoyed your company. Please return. And again, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button just like that. And like and comment on the live. And share as well. But also feel free to come back and go back and look at some of my older videos and lives. I have a lot of them. So take a look, see what you like, and feel free to comment. Okay. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Picture Me Crafting. Thank you for hanging in there with me tonight, you guys. I'm going to say good night till the next live. Till the next live, we're Bead'n with Nicole B. BEAD''N. Good night.